Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, Planning with Bree. My name is Brianna Kechelle, and today I will be setting up my January bullet journal. Right now I'm going to flip through the setup for my bullet journal, which was a very, very pretty color scheme with lots of reds, oranges, greens, and teals. And if you would like to see that setup, I will have it linked in the description as well as in the cards. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this January setup. I am right now sorting through all of the pictures that I printed off from Pinterest. I will link my Pinterest board down below in the description if you would like to see some details of those pictures. But as you can see, my color scheme for January is still in the green family with some browns as the neutral tones. So I am using a lot of pictures with just those colors in them. I do have this butterfly picture on there, but I am going to decide to not use it. It just wasn't sitting well with me. So all of the pictures that I end up using in this collage are green and or black and brown, and I just really love how this collage turned out. So right now I'm going to be using some washi tape. I did do a mini haul on this washi tape, and I will link that above if you would like to see it. But this washi tape I just got from Amazon. I think it was like 48 rolls for maybe $13, something like that. And this is my first time using it. So I'm really excited to break into these patterned washi tapes. And I am really excited for these washi tapes because they are thin, which is one of my favorite types of washi tape to use. The really, really, really thin kind. So once I have everything glued down, I have that washi tape down where I want it. I am going to take my gold and my white gel pens and just add some details to those pictures like I like to do. And then I'm going to add some of these little circle stickers in various places on this collage, and we are done. Next thing I'm going to do is my January title page. We can call it a title page. So I am going to write the word January in hand lettering, but I'm going to break the word up and just kind of have some fun with it. I'm still working on my hand lettering as far as doing some non-traditional hand lettering, making the hand lettering a little more fun, a little more bouncy. I'm trying different things with the hand lettering. I am also going to make these letters ombre, which I really like to do. I like to put the dark color at the very, very top, about from the top to about halfway down. And then I use that color that I used on the bottom to kind of blend them together to give it more of a blended, defined look. Once I'm done with that, I am going to go in with the white gel pen to add some more details. And then we are going to make this a Dutch door. So I am going to create a horizontal Dutch door going around the top of the letters for January. Instead of doing vertical, I just wanted to try something new, and I saw Shada Campbell do this. I think it was for October because I remember her having a ghost on it. So I just wanted to try something different. Now I'm going to use one of these pieces of paper that I have out of the paper pack that I bought from Joann's to create a backdrop for the Dutch door. And then I'm going to use the back of this Dutch door for my December reflection. And I'm just writing the word reflection in a few different lines, mainly because, again, I'm trying to practice on doing some different styles of hand lettering. And then I am also I was just not sure how else to write it, so it fit perfectly. I love how it looks, and I think I'm doing okay with the bouncy calligraphy. So then I am going to do the same style that I have been doing in my setup, where I write the last word of the title in calligraphy or hand lettering, and then I write the first part of the title in just regular all caps font. For this next page, I'm going to start off by doing a collage in the bottom right hand corner. So I'm going to use some scrap paper that I have to just give this page a little bit of depth and dimension. I am going to just use one picture on this page, and the quote on this picture says, "I act in alignment with my greater purpose." So I love that quote, and I like that she's reading a book, she's chilling, she has this beautiful white dress on. It is just giving to me. So I did lay down a little bit of washi tape underneath the picture, and then I used some of those little circle stickers to add a little bit something else to the collage. The next thing I'm going to do is use some scrap bullet paper to cover up where that quote is, because it's a little blurry, and I wish that I could have written the quote in white text like it in the picture, but my white gel pen is acting up. I don't know if you guys could tell on the cover page, but it's just not writing well. I don't know if I just need a new one or if it's just the pen itself. So that's why I chose to write the quote again in black. So as you can see, this is my habits tracker. So once I'm done doing the title, I am going to flip back to my future log to make sure that I am drawing the monthly calendars correctly. So for my habits tracker, I do like to have mini calendars. I like how it looks, and it gives me a better idea of the days and times that I do certain habits. Not necessarily the times, but it gives me the days that I do certain habits, so I can see the patterns that I am forming and see how I have a trend of doing certain things. So I do like the mini calendars, and if you look at that page, it just looks so good to me with the mini calendars. So I haven't written my habits in yet for two reasons. Number one, I think aesthetically on my videos, it just looks better if I don't write them in. And then number two, the real reason I don't write it in is because I haven't created my goals yet. And in order to get some habits that are worth doing and trying to do every single day, I believe that I need to have my goals first. So that is why I haven't written the habits in. But if you would like to know what habits I choose to track this month, please head over to my Instagram, and I'm sure I will post them sometime in the month of January, probably during the first week. If you would like to know how I create my habits, then please let me know in the comments, and I may do an extra video on it, or I may just respond. So let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to know how I create goal-focused habits. Okay, this next spread, I did start with a little collage at the top, and it's kind of hard to see, but that picture of the mug, there is a lady lounging in the mug, like a bath basically, and the mug says self-care, and then there's a picture of some hands with some gorgeous green and gold nails, and I can't wear nails like that, but I wish I could. But that is my self-care tracker. If you noticed, I did have 4 sections grouped together in one square, because each category or each activity that I use or that I'm going to write, I will want to do it once per week. So that is why I used 4 squares for one color. This next page is my positive affirmations page, which has become one of my favorite pages in the last few months. I'm just going to write the words positive affirmations going across the top of this page. And then starting at the bottom, I am going to number this page from 1 to 31. This is basically a spread for one line a day, just a positive twist to it. And it's something that I like to fill out at the beginning of the day instead of something that usually you would fill out at the end of the day if you were doing a one line a day. Moving on to my mood tracker, which is also a very, very fun spread for me. I like to create my mood tracker in a creative way. I like to be as creative as possible. I like to draw my mood trackers out. More than likely, they are hand drawn and very colorful. So since I did have that picture on my self-care tracker with all of the Monstera leaves, I decided to draw some inspiration from that and use a good number of Monstera leaves for my mood tracker. So I am going to cut these leaves in half so that I don't have to draw so many plants in general. And I'm just cutting them so that I have 31 parts in all. I actually end up with 32 parts, but I just labeled 2 leaves with the same number and it worked out fine. So I'm just going to draw these out. I did draw them in pencil first because I am not confident in freehand drawing these in pen. So after I numbered all of them, I am going to go through and create a color key. Again, this is one of those things that I will fill out later just because I think aesthetically for my videos, it looks better this way. So follow me on Instagram if you would like some updates on this bullet journal scheme. So that is it for my January setup. Guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Maybe you found something that you would like to try in your journal. Please have a great day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.